Hey guys, what's up? It's Daji Imar and I'm here to teach you guys how to do my flawless foundation look that I do for the summertime. My foundation routine switches up pretty much every season because I try different products and then my skin is changing, and I just like doing different things all the time. Like I don't like to keep the same routine going and going. So my foundation routine switches, my brow routine switches, you know, just how I do my full face beat just switches all in general. So if you guys are interested in this look, it's super easy. All of the products I use are pretty much high-end, so that's why this is kind of a high-end brown, but it's definitely beginner friendly. So yeah, if you guys are interested, then keep watching. Let's get started.
My bitch bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Alright, so we're gonna get started. This is what my face looks like without any makeup, without any, you know, anything. So the first thing I do is I like to moisturize my face. Even though I have an oily T-zone, my skin is pretty much dry to normal all the way around. So even if you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, you always need to moisturize your face because that can go into your makeup looking cakey if your skin is like dry and it has nothing on it to, you know, soak in the product. Your face will look cakey. Even if your face, you know, produces natural oils like my T-zone does. If I was to miss the moisturizing part, my makeup wouldn't look as flawless and it would look drier in these areas because it would be just soaking up in the oils. So what I like to use is my Tarte Maracuja C Brightener Treatment. This is what I put underneath my eyes. It's blurry so you can't see that. So I just take, so what I'm going to do is just take my finger and just dab this underneath my eyes. Like I don't put too much. Just right underneath my eyes because I have dark circles. So if you don't have dark circles, you can skip this step. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to take my Pond's Dry Skin Cream Moisturizer. I've been using this since I've been using makeup, period. This is the only thing I put on my face. Like I don't put regular lotion on my face because nothing works for my face other than this. Like I've literally tried other moisturizing skin products and this is the only thing that gets my skin nice and moisturized. Okay, so it is thundering raining outside, so if you hear a lot of commotion, it's Mother Nature, not me. It's the only thing that works for my face. Like I said, I have an oily T-zone, but my skin is dry. But during the winter months, my skin is just dry, period. My skin is dry, like my face, my scalp, my body. Like I just have dry skin, like unfortunately. I think I don't have like eczema or anything. I just got dry skin. So, yeah. So now you see how shiny and like, I don't know, kind of dewy I'm looking. I didn't put a lot of product in, that just, you know, it just moisturized my skin a lot. So now what I'm going to do is prime my skin. I like to use an illuminating primer during the summer because, I don't know, I just like to glow during the summertime. Like that's my year. The bad thing about summertime is that you can't really wear a lot of makeup because it's going to melt off. But when I'm on the inside, you know, and I'm really outside doing activities, I just like to glow. I just like the people to see me glow. You feel me? Okay. So I'm going to take my Maybellime Primer Studio sunscreen. This is a sunscreen also, as well as a primer. Even though I don't really care for sunscreen, which is a bad thing, I'm just one of those black people that believes we don't really need sunscreen. I have yet to become sunburned. So until then, I'm going to just be a hard head and just not really use any sunscreen. So yeah. I bet if I put this all on my body, like I would be glowing, but I feel like it would be too thick for all that. So now I'm just glowing, okay? Glowing. I just love, like when I don't wear makeup, this is where I stop at. Like I just put this on and I'll be done. And I illuminate like this the whole day. Like this doesn't dry up and soak into my skin. It stays like this the whole time. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Okay, so the foundation I'll be using today is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is probably like my least favorite foundation I have because, like as far as liquid foundation, because nothing in my opinion will ever beat the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. High-end or drugstore, like that's my favorite. But this is a full coverage foundation and very rarely when I want full coverage I go toward this. Maybelline is buildable. That's the only thing about that. You can build, I could put on a thin layer and it'd be good, or I can build it to a full coverage. This is just full coverage all around. It's just something about this formula that this will just make you look flawless. But I don't really care for full coverage foundation because that's just not, I don't feel like I necessarily need it to have a flawless face, but sometimes when I do, this is what I go to. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and I do not like to blend my foundation anymore with makeup brushes. I like to do them with the back of a beauty blender, since I think I've seen Patrick Starr do it before. Since then I learned, I think I saw him do it like a couple months ago. My makeup just looks so much flawless when I blend it with the beauty blender versus with a makeup brush. It just blends in so much better. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna blend this in with. So okay, as you can see, this is very full coverage. I could definitely not walk out the house with just foundation on because this looks crazy. But the ring light make me look extra oily and extra bright, but I promise I don't look like this in person. Like, I'm looking at the mirror and I'm looking at y'all, and I look like two completely different people in both of them. But yeah, so this is what I pretty much look to. I kind of blend my liquid foundation out a little longer than stick, because you know I just don't need to evenly distribute it out throughout my entire face. So yeah, so when I'm done with that, I'm going to take my favorite concealer at the moment, which is the Too Faced Born This Way and the shade Deep Tan. So I'm going to highlight the areas of my face. This is what I look, this is how I highlight my face. I do not contour down the side of my nose. I just bring my highlight up to the sides of my nose. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty blender and blend that out. So now I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in Espresso, and I'm going to contour. I like this stick foundation because it's like the perfect shade for chocolate girls. Like, Bobbi Brown knows that black people buy makeup, therefore she makes makeup for chocolate girls. So I will always be supportive of Bobbi Brown, even though she sold all her shares. She's not really the owner, she's more like the face now. But you know, they make products for us, so yeah. And I like to blend my contour with a brush and not a beauty blender when I do my contour, so yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go fill in my eyebrows and then I'll be back. Okay, now I have eyebrows, so we're gonna finish my makeup. Okay, so I'm going to take my favorite contour palette in the entire world, which is Black Radiance. So I'm going to take this in this sculpting color right here in the middle. I'm hitting pan on all three of them, but you know, that's okay. So I'm going to highlight with this sculpting color, and that kind of like brightens up my look. I'm not really a fan of translucent powders during the day during summertime, because translucent powders are a lot heavier than just pressed powders. So I don't really care for those during the summer months because I don't need all of that product on me and I'm going to be sweating a lot. Okay, y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? So we're just going to do this. I'm going to set everything, make it real cute, real cute. And I'm going to take this contour color and contour. I like to bring my contour like from my ear and gradually bring it down. And I'm kind of using like the edge and doing like circling motions. I definitely need to contour this big old forehead, so that's definitely, you know, on there. And it's making you like really bronzy. Like contouring looks really, really nice. I love contouring. And guys, this concludes the look. If you're interested in how I got this makeup look, like this eye look, it is on my Instagram. I did a mini tutorial on it, so definitely go check that out. My social media is in the description box below, but all my social media is Daji Imara. So yes, so if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Share it with your family and friends. I hope this tutorial was very like informative. Especially that's why I went into detail about why I use each product instead of saying this is moisturizer and I put it on my face before my makeup. Like I explained why I use these certain products. So I hope that this tutorial was very informative as well as fun to watch. So like I said, if you enjoyed this video, keep coming back to my channel and tell your family and friends about me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.